everyone. I welcome you to this special edition of PropTiger webinar in association with Prestige Group. This is Ritesh. I am from PropTiger. PropTiger is India's leading real estate advisory firm, providing end-to-end solution to customers. We have served more than 25,000 plus happy home buyers till date and have sold 15,000 plus year of inventory. Today it's a very special edition of webinar where we are going to showcase about Prestige Group and what are the offerings with Prestige in Bangalore. Well, Prestige, it's one of India's leading property developers, helping shape the skyline across the residential, commercial, retail, leisure, and hospitality sectors. Well, the company has pioneered many landmark developments and introduced many firsts to South India, especially. Today, we are joined by our esteemed panelists from Prestige Group. I would like to introduce each one of them. I have Mr. Praveer Srivastav, Associate Vice President Sales. Welcome, Mr. Praveer.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Nandan BR, Senior General Manager Sales, Prestige Group. Welcome, Mr. Nandan.
Hi, thank you.
We have Mr. Sujit Sebastian, Assistant Vice President Sales. Welcome, Mr. Sujit. Then we have Mr. Neeraj Kumar, Deputy General Manager, Residential Sales, Prestige Group.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So first of all, I think before we start, I would like our viewers to have a look at a little presentation, a little video about the Prestige Group, so that we get an idea about what is Prestige Group.
Known as the Silicon Valley of India, Bangalore is the capital city of Karnataka and one of the most developed metropolis in the country. The development in the IT sector has made Bengaluru the center of high-tech industry, with many MNCs setting up their bases here. Bengaluru has also been the birthplace of several now multi-billion-dollar companies. With over 210 completed projects spread across 80 million square feet, we at Prestige have to our credit building of numerous landmarks across the city. Our commitment to quality and attention to detail has won us a number of awards.
Thank you. I think that was a small brief, video about Prestige. Prestige doesn't need any introduction in real estate, and we'll start our, session with a few of the questions. The first question is, how do you think real estate will perform post the pandemic and this lockdown? Mr. Praveer, can I have your views on this?
Yeah, hi Ritesh, and very warm welcome to all the audience, whoever has plugged in, and we are very grateful to PropTiger for having us here and giving us the opportunity to talk with you. Now, this pandemic actually is a very unprecedented situation which has happened with all of us across the globe. And it's opened up a lot of, windows of both grief and opportunity alike. While the world is struggling at so many places and with both economic and human fallouts, at the same time, this is one time when a lot of people have got to reflect back on their lives, on the way they are leading their lives, and reevaluating their choices. And that reevaluation, fortunately, has happened within the constraints of a home. In the last 60 days, most of us have spent so much time at home, which we would not have done in the last 30, 40, 50 years. And that's what has led to, I think, a lot of new requirement generation from customers. So today we are receiving inquiries where the customer are looking at larger spaces, customer looking at work from home spaces, customer looking at spaces where apartments where a balcony should be larger, or a terrace should be there, or garden should be there along with the villa, or they are looking at moving to a better managed, well-managed community where all services, COVID-related precautions, everything is taken care of. Or they're looking at spaces which fulfill their needs of keeping the family engaged and all the groceries and the essential services being in place all the time. So all these requirements will actually spur growth, spur demand for the end user segment in real estate. At the same time, a lot of investor segment is now looking at India with a new set of eyes. The way India has handled the situation in the last 60 days has given people a lot of pride, and especially in the NRI community, we see when we interact with our friends, there is a lot of surprise and pleasant surprise that they are seeing how India is shaped up in this crisis. A lot of economic stimulus is also coming, and when I will go through my slides on how wise it's a good time to invest, you will see that today the economic opportunity which has been presented in real estate sector because of this current crisis is immense, and therefore I think it's all positive as far as the future goes for real estate uh, outside of this crisis.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Praveer. I believe, the safest haven is home. That is what this pandemic must have taught us. And I'll move to our next question. Is it a good time for NRI to invest in India? Why one should invest in Bangalore?
So Ritesh, again, I think I would like to address that through my presentation. But just in brief, I would say there are 3-4 things that NRIs should look at today. Primarily, one, at this point of time, the dollar is almost at its highest vis-a-vis Indian rupee over the last several years. That gives you both an opportunity to afford a larger project. If you could have afforded 1 crore worth of a home through your income, let's say a couple of years back, today it has moved to 1.1 crore or 1.15 crore. So you can get to a better community, to a better home, or vice versa. You can look at it as a automatic, price benefit that you're getting. The same amount of dollars can basically buy you a better home, or a lesser amount of dollar can buy you the same home that you were always looking at. Apart from that, I think home loan interest rates are at historic lows, and that's one very big factor, because a lot of community is also engaged in in home finance, and we are currently looking at repo rates which are like at 20-year lows or 20-year lows. So that makes it even more affordable. And with the economic momentum picking up, with Indian GDP growth rate being one of the highest in the world, I'm sure in the coming years, the returns out of these homes will be really phenomenal. Coming to why Bangalore, Bangalore has, even in the last year, been the highest, has got the highest commercial space absorption in the country. And wherever occupation is there, end user demand automatically comes in, because the people who are going to work in offices are going to live nearby. And that's where I think Bangalore scores over all the other cities. Even in the current pandemic situation, you would see amongst all metros, whether it is Delhi, Bombay, Chennai, or Hyderabad, or any other city, Bangalore is actually faring the best, even in terms of stability. We have been working for the last 1 month, while entire India is under lockdown. Bangalore is open from the last 1 month. So everything bodes very, very well for, if you have to pick a city in the entire country where you want a home, or whether you would want to invest in, it is Bangalore.
Sure. So my next question is, what are the immediate challenges that, developers will have to face? And as a brand, how is Prestige planning things ahead, Mr. Praveer?
See, the immediate challenges, as I'm hoping the other panelists will also jump in wherever they have a point to make. So the immediate challenges, I think, which we are facing is currently migration of labor, and a little bit of, I would say, slowdown of construction work which has happened for the entire industry. Fortunately for Prestige, the whole 2 months of lockdown, we took care of our labor. We have labor camps at most of our larger sites, and we were taking care of their health, their shelter, their food, everything. So a lot of labor has actually not gone back and preferred to stay with us even after the lockdown has been lifted. But that is one challenge that the industry at large will face. The other challenge that I think the industry is currently facing is just in terms of liquidity. Some more liquidity infusion from the government through banks would really help the industry in going forward and expediting construction as well as spurring demand also. I would say, there is going to be some supply crunch which is going to come and which is going to only help brands like Prestige, which are very well poised and well placed uh, to complete its projects in time and to ensure good quality, and which also have earned trust of millions of Indians in the last 30 to 40 years, and that's what is going to help us.
Sure. So, we have seen a lot of, demand in terms of, companies going towards digital. So what do you think, how have Bangaloreans taken to the digital shift? Before COVID-19, what was the role of online technology platforms and what's the way forward, Mr. Neeraj?
See, what has really happened, if you look at it in the last 2 months, people have spent a lot of time in looking at their specific and a basic requirement from a life which was running at probably the highest speed and to what they had really spent. They have realized most of the more important things that they need in your life, which is what one of the campaign, you must have read it, about the bigger spaces that we have seen. And everything has been a change. If you look at it, our sales never stopped even during the lockdown because we were supporting them through all the video calls and sharing all the data online, and they were also very, very comfortable. So to give you exact numbers precisely, every single project of ours has received a good amount of response, and especially the NRI market. Also, I want to make another point what Mr. Praveer said. See, the supply is going to reduce over a period of time. As you look at it, the A category developer supply across India, or to be precise, Bangalore, is very, very minimal. Going forward, if you look at it, it will only lead to where you will have very, very few options with respect to ready to move in, and you have majority of the under construction wherein the owners will have to wait for some time for need to move into their houses.
I'll just add to that, Ritesh. See, at Prestige, we have several features that we're using currently to make sure that the buyer can choose his home, dream home from the comfort of his home. For example, we have a sales app, which all our executives are able to use on their tabs, wherein if you're in US or UK, wherever, I can share the screen with you and I can have you select the exact inventory, exact unit that you would like to choose for your project, compare floor plans, do everything. So everything is online, on the go, and that is what has helped us garner sales momentum also in the last couple of months.
Sure. So technology is the way forward, for our viewers, I would like a Prestige team to show us what is the offering of Prestige Group in Bangalore, and what kind of an investment they can do in Prestige. So we'll start with the presentation, Mr. Praveer.
Sure, Ritesh. Again, like to welcome the audience who's just joined in. So I'm going to start with one question that Ritesh asked. Why is it a good time for NRIs to invest in the real estate market in India? See, firstly, as a real estate as an asset class has proved to be the most stable and tangible asset class in the current times when you compare it with the various asset classes. Firstly, it's very uniquely placed in terms of it is the only asset class which guarantees both stable returns as well as a potential for appreciation year on year. As against, so your no other asset class gives you both the benefit. Here you can get a rent also from your ready to move in property if you have one, and also the property might appreciate over a period of time. Also, if you compare it with any other asset class, and people generally ask this question as to why real estate, I would rather turn around and say, okay, if you don't want to invest in real estate, where would you invest? Would you invest in an asset class which can get eroded by 40%, 50% over a period of just a couple of months? That can never happen in real estate. That has never happened in real estate, ever. Or would you like to go with a with an asset class where the and very big names like Franklin Templeton, which is going to debt mutual fund, which has supposedly guaranteed stable returns, but still it can default. So if you are with a credible developer, if you have done your due diligence with respect to the papers of the property, the documents of the property, real estate is actually the safest asset class to be in. Like I said, it's a tangible, stable asset class. And, it is so multi-purpose. Today, if you want to buy an apartment, you can buy it for investment. Once it gets built, you can either rent it out, or if you want to move into the apartment, you can move into the apartment. At certain point of time in your life, after you have moved in, if you think that the apartment is not catering to all your requirements, you need a larger apartment, you can resell it, and so on and so forth. This kind of versatility is not present in any other asset class, where you can use the asset class while also benefiting from the appreciation factor. Today, for NRI specifically, it's a great time to buy. Like I said, the dollar is at its highest in the last couple of years, or even historically. So you're getting more value for your investment. Home loans in India are at 15-year low. The effective cost of holding actually is come down to as less as 5%. If you look at it, your home loan interest today offered by SBI and certain other banks is in the range of 7.3% to 7.8%. Now, the margin requirement is 25%. So effectively, if you take 75% of home loan at 7.5%, the effective cost of holding becomes only some 5%. And the rental yield in Bangalore is already 3 to 4%. So that's how favorable the market has become just now for investment. The government has also initiated a lot of reforms, and that has made the whole industry much more stable and has given a level playing field for a lot of players. Now, one question that we have been struggling with, and where the world is moving towards what we have seen in the last decade or so, is towards access rather than ownership, rent rather than buy. But I think in the current COVID scenario, in the last 2 months, what we have experienced is that this whole situation has turned on its head. Today, there is no more a question of whether I should rent or buy. Anybody who can afford is buying. And that consumption priority has changed. People earlier used to first look at, okay, let me buy a car first, then something else, then maybe a home. Today, people realize that home is the biggest consumption or consumable that you will be using actually. And therefore, people want to secure a home first and then look at other factors. And this is what we have seen increasingly in the last 1 month specifically. Also, for NRIs, I think somewhere we keep hearing and we keep reading reports that there is job uncertainty, there are pay cuts, a lot of NRIs are looking at repatriation. And frankly, there is no job, there is no place like home. Whether it is job or health, both are much more secure today in India than anywhere else in the world. On the health front, India is faring much better than even the developed countries. And on the economic front also, the job losses or the pay cuts are much less in India as compared to anywhere else. Aided by a thriving economy, especially in IT sector in India. One last point which is there, which I think a lot of people were overlooking for a long time, was just home as a financial security, as a legacy that you pass on to your family. Today, we are living in very uncertain times. And at this point of time, you don't want your family to be left without a home if something happens to you. So that's where I think there's a very big connect which home has, both in terms of an emotional as well as financial security today. And that's how we are seeing people look at home today. Now here I would just like to give a historic comparison of how interest rates have behaved and how GDP has behaved in the last 20 years. And you would see on the slide, I have put the repo rates of India as the first chart and the GDP growth rate as the second chart. Wherever a crisis is struck, whether it was in 2003-4 or whether it was in 2008-9 in times of Lehman Brothers crisis, or whether it is today, repo rates were drastically cut, and today also the repo rate is at 4%, and therefore the lending rate today is at around 7.5%. And you would see in the corresponding periods, the GDP growth quickly shot up, both in 2004-5 period and again in 2009-10 period. And that's what we are expecting to happen again. And you already know what happens when GDP growth shoots up in India. Property definitely becomes expensive. The appreciation definitely comes up and comes up in multifold. Anybody who had invested in real estate market in India in 2008, 2009 will bear testimony to the fact that how much return he got in the subsequent 2 to 3 years. And that's what the situation is again today. And this I'm just backtesting and telling you. So this is a famous quote from Winston Churchill, and this is what we need to think about right now. Never let a good crisis go to waste. While it is a sad thing to happen, but again, in terms of just an economic opportunity, this is the time to invest. But why invest in the Prestige? And this is the advantages of Prestige that I'm just going to state out to you very briefly. Firstly, we are not new in the field. We have a track record that we are proud of, and with which very few developers in India can boast of. More than 30 years of excellence, with more than 250 completed projects and across 134 million square feet delivered. In the last 24 months itself, we have completed 34 projects, and we have added more than 50,000 residents across our properties, and 4.5 crore worth of 4.5 crore square feet completed project we have delivered. See, this is our mainstay. We are not a developer whose focus or whose claim to fame is the number of projects he has launched, the number of square feet he has launched, or the acreage that he has acquired. Our focus and our claim to fame is always the deliveries, that we deliver in a timely manner and we deliver quality homes. We are not only in residential segment, we also have 36 million square feet completed office space operations. We also have malls under Forum Malls brand, where 10 shopping malls are operational. We also have 8 hotels with 1,262 keys operational. Also today, we have expanded much beyond Bangalore. We are now present in 12 cities across the country. And this is one thing that I would like to stress on, that any product that you take from Prestige has its own hallmark of quality. You get a grand entry experience. The open areas, the common areas, the clubhouses are impressive and top class. The amenities are top notch. We deliver what we promise. We don't necessarily do only luxury developments, but whatever we do it in a good way. Now, that is our commitment to our customers, and that's why over the last 40 years we have grown. And we have grown along with Bangalore. Bangalore started in the 80s, was known as a garden city, a pensioners' paradise, started the Silicon Valley of South. In 90s, PSUs like HAL, HMT, BHAL, BL, BML were the claim to fame for Bangalore. But quickly it has evolved into a software and biotech hub, with all the major MNC names that you see from India headquartered in Bangalore, and having large campuses in Bangalore. Also, it is the startup capital for India. The major names, whether it's Flipkart, whether it's Amazon, whether it is Ola, everybody is headquartered in India, in Bangalore. Today, it's again taking the next leap, and it is going to be the future business capital of India. Metro is already being expanded to all corners of Bangalore. We have a new IT, aerospace and defense park in 3,000 acres being built in North Bangalore, where fortunately we also have a piece of it in form of one of our residential projects coming up there. There's a whole new township of commercial occupation getting developed in Bangalore. It's already highest commercial space absorption city in India. So Bangalore is actually evergreen and it's only growing every year. Like I said, we've done pretty well last year. We have done 24 million square feet of completion last year. We have got very significant growth in both bookings and sales volume. So it's a stable company and it's a growing company that you are looking at just now. And that's very important when it comes to selecting a product for real estate investment. I would like my colleague, Mr. Sujit, to take up the product portfolio now, going further, and introduce Prestige Finsbury Park and other projects to us.
Thanks, Praveen. This is Sujit Sebastian here. I would probably start off with Prestige Finsbury Park, which has been our latest new launch in North Bangalore. This is actually coming up in a place called Bagalur, which is very close to the airport. So this is basically inside a 3,000-acre Karnataka Industrial Development Board. It's a SEZ. So it's basically out of in that 3,000 acres, which is only like in a short development planned in that area. This is a residential development which is coming up in that. So this includes we have different options of products starting from 1 bedroom going up to multiple sizes of 3 bedrooms also, and would actually work out as a right investment product in this time. For example, a 1 bedroom would actually start at a 636 square feet with a livable area and livable, in terms of, if let's say you're actually investing and you want to sell it off to a end user later, as an investor right now, and sell it to an end user later, they would have no qualms in terms of taking that up, because it is properly a proper livable apartment and not just a matchbox apartment at all. And in terms of area development as well, there are a lot of companies which is being planned there, a lot of companies which is already operational also out of that place. Currently, let's say we have close to around 3,000 people working out of that entire place, which is slated to go up to more than 50,000 in few years down the line. So this area in Bagalur, the KEDB Park, is actually probably called as maybe the future Whitefield or future ORR. So that's the way it's been positioned. We've already started bookings for that, and we've had a wonderful response for the initial pre-launch. And the project is actually set for completion in 2023. Next comes Prestige Fairfield in Dollars Colony. We have 3.5 and 4 bedroom apartments, the larger size apartments, which has got 3 side views. Starts at 2,000 square feet and goes up to 2,925 square feet for a 4 bedroom, and the price starts at 2.24 crores onwards.
Nandan, would you like to take up Elysian?
Yeah, sure. Hi, this is Nandan here. Prestige Elysian is in southern part of Bangalore. As you are aware of, South Bangalore is typically has got a very well developed infrastructure with with all the leisure, entertainment, educational institutions, malls, hospitals all around. So Prestige Elysian is on Bannerghatta Road, which is one of the fastest developing corridors of South Bangalore. It is bang on there is a metro line also which is happening on that line. It's a 6.25 acre campus in which we are doing 548 apartments. We have sizes starting from 2 bedroom, which is 1,109. Then we have a compact 3, which is about 1,342, going all the way up to a larger 3 bedroom, which is a 1,610 and then 1,817 square feet. So in terms of price range, which start from about 84.2 lakhs, go all the way up to about 1.3 crores. And the advantage of this project is it is bang on the metro line. So hence has been one of the most well-received projects, I would say, which has been launched last year in the month of August. We've already sold close to about 60% of our inventory there.
See, the product portfolio that we have boasts of all categories of projects, from new launches to under construction to ready to move in. And even in new launches, like we have mentioned, we have a product at entry level, which is the budget segment. Which is Prestige Finsbury Park, in a very futuristic and very prospective development region. We have a project which is in mid-range, which is Prestige Elysian, where metro line connectivity and everything is there. And we have a project which is near Sadashiv Nagar and in a premium locality, which is in a premium category, which is Prestige Fairfield. All three have just recently in the last 6 to 8 months being launched. Now we come to ready to move in apartments. again, this is the kind of offering that only Prestige can bring to you in Bangalore, where we have selected 4 projects for you in 4 different parts of the city. Royal Gardens is in North Bangalore, which is in Yelahanka and just a kilometer off the Bellary Road. This project is ready to move in today. You have an offer going on of claim your EMI for 12 months on this product, which translates to roughly 6 to 7% of savings on the property cost. And this offer is only available currently. Typically, Prestige does not come with offer which runs through the year. Only once or twice during the year does offer come from Prestige, and that's why I'm right now talking about it. And these 2-bedroom apartments start from just 72 lakhs, and these are one of the most spacious apartments in the town, and especially in North Bangalore. It's a beautiful project if you're looking at something in North Bangalore. In East Bangalore, we have Lakeside Habitat. Sujit, if you can talk about this.
Yeah, Praveen. When we come to Prestige Lakeside Habitat, this is in very close to Whitefield. In fact, it's in Whitefield itself. This is our flagship project, which has come up in 102 acres, and which is a Disney-themed apartments and villas as well. We have apartments starting from 1195 square feet for a 2-bedroom. We have 2 different dimensions of 2-bedroom rather, 1195 and 1216. We have multiple dimensions of sizes of 3 bedrooms available, starting from a 1655 square feet, going up to almost 2,300 square feet in 3 bedrooms. And then we have villa options available as well, starting from a 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom villas as well. The price range, sorry, Praveen. Price range actually starts from 88 lakhs and it actually goes up to almost close to 1.6 crores in apartments, and starts at almost around 3 crores and goes up to almost 6 crores in villas as well. All these are ready to move in. One of the main attractions of the property is that we have almost close to 2,000 families already residing there.
Yeah. Now we move to the next project, Song of the South.
Yeah, Prestige Song of the South is off Banerghatta Road in a location called as Begu Road. It's about 3 kilometers from Banerghatta Road. This is a 34-acre campus where we are coming out with totally about 16 towers. And this is in 2 phases. Phase 1 is just now completed, and people have started occupying the campus. And phase 2 is under construction. So we have sizes of apartment ranging from 1 bedroom going all the way to a 4-bedroom. So we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 2+ study, or what we refer to as a compact 3, which is ready to occupy in phase 1. And 1 bedroom starts from about 40 lakhs. 2-bedroom starts from somewhere about 75 lakhs, and 2+ study starts from about 94 lakhs. In phase 2, we have the 3 and the 4 bedrooms, again starting from about 1588, 1600 square feet, going all the way up to about 1927, 1922, 1927 square feet. So this is under construction. The construction here has been handled by L&T. They are our contractors, and it is one of the most happening projects today. Again, we've almost sold out major part of our inventory in phase 1, and phase 2 is now under offer. As Praveen mentioned, we have a very good enabler scheme on offer here, where we are giving a claim your EMI, and that is essentially for our ready to move in inventory in phase 1.
Neeraj, about PBTB, if you can talk.
Yeah, Prestige Bagmane Temple Bells is located off the Mysore Road, and this is a pretty famous landmark in Bangalore called RR Nagar, which is pronounced as Rajrajeshwari Nagar, and it is famous for its metro being operational on this stretch, which takes you from here, Mysore Road, to all the way till Indranagar and KR Puram. And here we have very unique feature with respect to design and its open area, wherein we have designed 968 apartments with 2, 2.5 and 3-bedroom apartments. And it's a ready to move in complex wherein out of 968, already 500 plus families have already moved into the campus. So precisely, this is again well connected, and it has everything that you expect in your day-to-day life, from a good social infrastructure, from your entertainment to school, colleges, hospitals, and a better connectivity to Nice Road, Mysore Road, and also to the other parts of Bangalore, also via metro connectivity here.
We also have a whole host of ready-to-move-in villas options available. Prestige Woodside in Yelahanka, again in North Bangalore, is one such option where we have 304 bedroom row houses available at 2.3 crore onwards. There's also a scheme running on the project just now, which is claim your EMI for 12 months. So you can buy, you can purchase, and we'll give you a credit note of 12 months worth of EMI back to you as an offer. This again translates to 6 to 7% of the property cost. And these are all ready to move in villas, so you can occupy it from day one. Also, we have a couple of options in Whitefield region. Sujit will explain.
Yeah, so we have options, multiple villa options in Whitefield. Lakeside Habitat, one of the properties that we've been actually talking about earlier. The Lakeside Habitat, we have villa options starting at 3,170 square feet. That is a 3-bedroom villa. We start at 3.3 crores onwards for the villa. All these are ready to move in again, and it is actually set in a magnificent in a landscaping of almost close to 102 acres, which includes apartments as well. We have a mini golf course, and there are 4 clubhouses in the project, which takes care of all the activity requirement inside the property. It is like a mini township. We have supermarket, we have, you name the amenities, you have it all inside the property itself. Next, when I'm actually coming to Prestige Silver Oak ECC Road on Whitefield, this is the property which is very close to ITPL. In fact, I would say almost a boundary wall sharing with ITPL. In fact, one of the major attractions about Silver Oak is about the location. It's the heart of Whitefield. And if you're a person who's actually going to be dependent on the public transport, let's say, for example, metro, it's going to be just walkable distance. It's going to be hardly around 600 meters to the nearest metro station. And it's anybody's guess to know that, okay, any property which is close to the metro is the one which actually appreciates and which is going to be easier to actually sell as well later on. Prestige Silver Oak is again a property which is ready to move in. It is a property of 17 acres, which consists of 146 villas. All these are 4-bedroom villas set in a Mediterranean theme. Right now, we have options of 4,144 square feet available. One more unique thing about the property in terms of Silver Oak is it is actually 4 bedrooms plus an additional room which can be converted as their 5th bedroom as well. So we sell it as a 4-bedroom. What you essentially get is one more extra bedroom free. Yeah. Over to you, Praveen.
Now we come to under construction properties. So we have already introduced new launches and ready to move in properties to you. In under construction, we have selected 4 properties to you. Neeraj, would you like to explain Jindal City?
Yeah, when it comes to under construction, I want to bring in another point. These under construction properties are also at a very advanced stage. They are just not being started or started few months ago. So all our investors and viewers can be rest assured about its timely completion, as our company Prestige Group has always been committed to. Like you mentioned in the presentation, 210 plus under houses and the developments are ready, and our presence, which is growing day by day, in already reached up to 12 cities. Just to give you a little more specifics about Jindal City, this is a township coming up in 32 acres of land, and we have very carefully designed the sizes of these units and also the configurations, which is 1, 2, 3, and a 4-bedroom. To mention very specifically, we have 2 and a 3-bedroom designed as compact and large category to serve all segments and all types of customers who are looking to buy. The very important and the unique USP of Prestige Jindal City has been that it is located on the main Tumkur Road, just 14.5 kilometers from MG Road and 13 kilometers from the main city center, which is, you can call it as today Majestic or a part of MG Road or a Brigade Road for that matter. And another feature about Jindal City is we have got a metro station at our site itself. In fact, this is a particular line of metro which connects the northwest part of Bangalore to the extreme end of your south of Bangalore, which is Kanakpura Road. Also, it comes with a lot of unique features. First of all, it is located on the main road also with easy access to your nice corridor to the city center via metro road, and also it is designed with a Vastu compliant homes. Your 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3 and 4-bedroom, all homes are designed with Vastu taking into consideration. In fact, our price has been very, very attractive. It starts with 35 lakhs onwards for a one-bedroom apartment. And we have recently introduced a scheme called 50-50 Advantage, wherein you save minimum 1.8 lakh rupees for a four-bedroom going up to about 6 lakh rupees. So it actually brings in a lot of advantage and a feasible time for you to pay. The Jindal City Phase 1 will be ready to move in from October 2021, which is next year, and Phase 2 will be ready from October 2022. In fact, this has been pretty famous in not only Bangalore, the rest of India, and specifically the major parts of Karnataka, because all the people who are living in this state also consider Bangalore as, or Bangalore is a capital. They have some of the other connections, and we have investors and we have end users booked all over the globe, I would say. Moving on, Praveer.
Sujit, Fontainebleau?
Fontainebleau is again a property which is under construction. In fact, it's part of a larger development. We have a lot of other prestige properties also nearby. We have, in case for the people who are actually aware about the Whitefield location, we have a property called Prestige Bougainvillea, which is a completed villa property, and it's a sold out property as well. So right outside Bougainvillea, we have 3 developments, 1 ready to move in and 2 under construction apartments. The ready to move in apartment property is called Prestige Boulevard, which is a low rise construction of ground plus 4 floors. And on the other side of the road, we have 2 under construction properties. One is Prestige Fontainebleau, and then right next to it, we have Prestige Dolce Vita as well. So the completion is actually set for next year end. September 2021 is what we have actually set for the completion date. We have options of 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms in both the properties, in under construction property as well. So price range also, we have 2 bedrooms starting at 94 lakhs in Fontainebleau. That is for 1132 square feet. And the maximum size of the 3 bedroom in Fontainebleau is 1603, and which will roughly come around close around 1.3. For a person who is looking at a slightly larger apartment, the property which is under construction right next to Fontainebleau, it's called Prestige Dolce Vita. We have 1272 square feet onwards, starting range for a 2 bedroom in Dolce Vita. And the largest size for a 3 bedroom in Dolce Vita would be a 1924, which will approximately work around 1.5 crores, including taxes, including amenities, including everything except your registration. Completion for next year, and we can actually work out the payment structure as well, depending on your requirement as well. There's one more property which is which is ready to move in right next to these. It's called Prestige Boulevard. We have 5 units of 3 bedrooms available, which will roughly be in the range of around 1.2 crores, ready to move in, which gets an average rental of 35,000 and above in Whitefield.
In the interest of time, what I would do is I will run through the rest of the properties in the next 2 to 3 minutes, so that we can go to the Q&A with our customers, and otherwise this will become pretty long. So coming to some more under construction properties, we have Prestige North Point in Kamanahalli, Willow Tree in Vidyaranyapura Main Road, which is again in North Bangalore, and Misty Waters in Hebbal. All these 3 properties are at a stage of construction where the structure is under progress and halfway through. And all these properties offer very good location advantages. For example, Misty Waters at Hebbal is the entry into North Bangalore and into the city, and it is right on the main outer ring road, just 200 meters inside from it. We are also running an offer of 50-50 over there, wherein you can pay 50% in book right now and pay 50% the balance at the time of possession. Similarly, at Willow Tree, we are running an offer of claim your PMI for 18 months. This property is in Vidyaranyapura, which is a very quiet and a very nice residential location in North Bangalore. And there is a variety of options available over there. Also, we have a clutch of luxury and CBD properties which are available in a very short supply in the entire city. In fact, there is no other developer who is doing such premium properties and has such enviable locations. Prestige White Meadows in Whitefield is one such properties. Sujit, would you quickly like to explain this?
Yeah, Prestige White Meadows Whitefield is an ultra luxury property in Whitefield, on the Whitefield main road itself. You don't have to take any side lanes, by lanes, nothing. It's right on the main road itself, on Whitefield Main Road, which is hardly, again, less than half a kilometer to the metro station and to 1 kilometer to the ITPL. Ultra luxury development, we have only 4-bedroom developments in that. We have apartments called Sky Villas, and we have independent bungalows as well. The starting size would be 4,041 square feet of super built-up area for a Sky Villa, and actually goes up to 11,567 for a penthouse. So we have options of 4,000, 6,600, and we have the penthouse option starting at 8,000, going up to 12,000 square feet. These are the options available. In terms of the apartments, the price range would be roughly close to around 3.5 to 4 crores onwards for the Sky Villas. And one more advantage about the Sky Villas are, it actually comes with central AC, it comes with fitted wardrobes, it comes with a completely fitted out kitchen, right, including the appliances as well. It comes with a washing machine, fridge, your microwave, built-in microwave, modular kitchen, everything is already set. You just need to actually get your loose furniture and just move it. That's it. And that's one of the most unique properties in Whitefield.
Moving on, also in CBD Premium, we have a clutch of properties which are in a budget range and still have enviable locations, and which are in a range of 1.75 crores to up to 3.4 crores. All of these properties, except for both Pinewood and Spencer Heights, are ready to move in properties, and the other two, Botanic and Woodland Park, are under construction right now. Nandan, would you like to speak something about Pinewood?
Yeah, Pinewood is in the heart of Koramangala. Now, even for somebody who knows Bangalore, or even for somebody who is not a Bangalorean, Koramangala is one of the most sought after locations of Bangalore. It's a very cosmopolitan location. You have the Forum Mall very close to it. So Koramangala is a well accepted location. So this Prestige Pinewood is a 2.56 acre of parcel of land in which we are developing 256 apartments. We have apartments ranging from a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, and a 4-bedroom. So a 2-bedroom starts from about 1249, going all the way up to about 2,500 square feet of a 4-bedroom apartment. And advantage of Koramangala is it's a ready to move in property, and it's already again about 60-70% of the property is sold. The highest rentals, one of the highest rentals in Bangalore, are available in Koramangala. So that is the highlight of the property. This comes with premium specifications, and it has a small clubhouse to cater to the leisure and the recreational needs of the residents there.
To sum it up, we have a host of properties across the city, whether it's North Bangalore, East Bangalore, South Bangalore, West Bangalore. And we have more than 43 projects running just now in all categories, ready to move in, under construction, new launch. So whatever budget and what addition you can, I'm sure we'll have an offering for you. I'll hand over to Ritesh now for the Q&A and any other queries that you would like to have.
Thank you, Team Prestige, for the detailed presentation. I believe Prestige has to offer, something to everyone. With that variety of options, I'm sure, it will be helpful to our viewers. Now, let's move to our next, round of Q&A. And, we have received a lot of questions from the clients. And I'll just start with the questions. Number one, there's a client who wants to invest in Bangalore. So, he just wants to know whether he should invest in plots or apartments. So,
Ritesh, I'll answer for that. See, one of the things, it's basically a dilemma with most of the customers, should I go for a plot or should I go for an apartment? See, when you buy a plot, you need to actually plan your own construction. You need to get your architect appointed. You need to go for the approvals. You're supervising the construction, arranging finances. You have to deal with all the local bodies and contractors. There's a lot of legwork over all very small things as well. See, when you're buying an apartment, you don't need to actually do all those things. All these has been actually done by the builder. You just need to look at, from whom you're actually buying the property. You have to actually make sure the legacy of the builder, how the history has been, how it's actually going to be in the way forward as well for these. So once actually these things are actually ready, it's going to be easy to make a decision whether to go in for a plot. The plots, it's actually, again, it's not that it's a bad decision. It's again a good property. It's a good decision to go with the plot also, provided what is going to be your lookout. See, plot, you have to actually be going with the best of the builders, and again, you need to actually be, in terms of, is it going to be for an investment, or is it going to be like, probably going to build it on that? So there are multiple things, but see, effectively how it actually works is, if you're going to buy, decide buy and build a house on it, you have to make all the arrangements on your own. So if you're actually going to be like looking at a place to stay, the apartment or a villa from a reputed builder is going to be the absolute choice.
Ritesh, if I may just add to what Sujit has said, of course, if somebody has an appetite for an independent house, Prestige also offers you a range of row houses and villas to choose from. So you can be a part of a gated community, and unlike an independent house, where like he said, it's not only during the time of construction, even post construction, in case there is no support in terms of services. Whereas if you're a part of a gated community, you have a plumber on call. There is a property management services which is there to support you all the time. So if there is any issues with your electrical or plumbing, those kind of things, there is always support from our property management team. So that is one thing. Secondly, today I think the flavor is people want a community living more than this thing. For example, I stay in an independent house, and more often than not, the kids are they don't have the right kind of company. They don't have a park or a playground to play around with. So, there is very little lung space available today in residential campuses. So the advantage of staying in an apartment campus or a gated community is that you have a lot of lung space, you have a good community living, and you also have a very well endowed clubhouse. So I think today, given a choice, I think anybody would look for a apartment or a gated community than an independent house.
Mr. Nandan, there are a lot of home buyers, very safe at home now. They are looking at a property purchase, but they are confused. When is the right time to make that move? What is your take on this?
See, like Pravir has already highlighted to you, I think, and given a very detailed explanation that there is no better time to buy than today, for a host of reasons that is highlighted. That the dollar, is at an all-time high, so they get a better value for purchase. The interest rates today are the lowest. The rates vary between 7.3 to 7.5 or 7.6%, and we have a good amount of supply there. There are ready properties to occupy. So I would say if somebody is looking at a home buying, there is no better time than to go in, for a purchase today.
Sure. So brands have to shoulder certain responsibilities. How does the Prestige Group go about it? How are you different in the market today, Mr. Pravir?
See, we are different in the market today just in terms of our legacy and our promise of timely delivery. That's what sets us apart. Today, we have more than 100 completed developments across the city, and most of them are still managed by Prestige. And when you walk into a Prestige development, you know that this is a Prestige development just by the overall look and feel, the maintenance, etc. Today, more than 20% of our sales are referral sales, which means there are customers who are satisfied with the product, who are so satisfied that they are either buying it again and again with Prestige in terms of repeat purchase, in terms of a larger option that we want to invest in, or are referring their friends and families to purchase a Prestige. And that is a figure that we take a lot of pride in, and which I think no other developer can probably come close to.
Sure. So in terms of value appreciation, which is the best place to invest in Bangalore and why? Mr. Sujit, if you can take that.
Yeah, Ritesh. See, in terms of value appreciation, we've actually seen, across Bangalore, there's been, the IT is actually spreading across Bangalore. So that actually shows in terms of, clearly where the developments are happening as well. So if you see Whitefield, North Bangalore, these would be like, quite active places. So does actually South Bangalore, CBD, even, in terms of the Tumkur Road, Yeshwanthpur side, all these are actually quite active. See, traditionally, places, the CBD, the Koramangala, all these places have been actually traditionally very, very prospective. Right now, since actually with the extent of the market, with the extent of a lot of the metro lines and everything, outskirts also is actually becoming quite more attractive as an investment opportunity. Like you'll actually get the best of prices the time you move away from the heart of the city. which is what is happening with one is Jindal City or in a Finsbury Park. All these are actually the right choices for those.
Sure. So I want to invest in Bangalore. Do I invest in a property which is more than 1 CR or less? Which will yield me better returns? Mr. Nandan?
See, in terms of returns, I would say the sweet spot, if you ask me today, is typically there are people are going in for purchases which are typically in the 80 lakh kind of a range. 80 lakh to a crore range is what is today I would refer to as a sweet spot. But again, like Sujit mentioned, we have a host of options in terms of locations. We have fantastic properties happening in South Bangalore, North Bangalore, East Bangalore, all across Bangalore. So depending on the customer's choice of location, he can opt for a property. Again, we have properties which are ready to move in. We have properties which are nearing handover, which are on the verge of handover, properties which are close to completion, under construction. So there again, a customer has a choice of what he can choose from. So ideally, I would say it again depends on his on the size that he is looking for, on any area preference that he has, whether he's looking for a ready to move in option or something under construction. So each of them come with their own set of advantages and disadvantages. So I would say it's ideally real estate, it's more about location. So it depends on the customer's choice of location, where he would like to place his investment on. And based on that, we have a varied options that he can pick up from.
The next question is, will the lockdown impact the project delivery deadline? Mr. Neeraj?
Yeah, I see. As we have been experiencing, there are lots of efforts made by the central government and also the state government, and also the precautionary measures which are also taken by RERA of various states, considering the current situation in mind. Like we have been reading a lot of articles that the time expected is between 3 to 6 months, looking at the current migrant laborers who have been going back to their hometowns. But what happens is still a percentage of interested, and I'm sure the work-oriented laborers and the support staff still remains committed to. Example, we have 43 plus projects which are running alone in Bangalore. Even at this point in time, the construction has not stopped in any of these projects. The migrant labor majorly supports into your unskilled laborer who have been in a dilemma, and probably more than half of it is already ready to go back to their hometowns. But a certain percentage still remains with the other ancillary services that continue to do that. I wouldn't say that every single project will come under the line of a delay, but yes, keeping in mind the current situation where we do not seem to have everything under our control, certainly things might impact to an extent, but not largely.
Ritesh, if I may just add one point to it. In most of our large projects, we now use the latest construction technology, which is a form shuttering system. So where, we use formwork basically for the construction. It's not the regular, pillar and beam construction. So the dependence on labor is much lesser here. The quality of finishes are much, much better in the sense that right from the first unit till, let us say, the 2000, if you are doing 2,500 apartments, the finish is more or less, standardized all throughout. And the dependence on labor is much less. So most of our large projects, let us say a Jindal City or a Lakeside Habitat or a Song of the South, we are using this form shuttering system. So to that extent, I would say that in terms of our construction milestones, we were already a little ahead of schedule, as compared to where we were supposed to be. So to that extent, even like Neeraj mentioned, if there is a little setback in terms of migrant labor going back, probably I would say it will kind of even out. So we may still be able to kind of catch up with our delivery schedules.
Another point that I want to make here is, as Mr. Nandan and Mr. Praveer also mentioned, and Mr. Sujit, our company has always been very careful about the scale of project and then selecting the construction contractor. Like most of our projects are assigned to L&T, JMC as a construction company where they are largely present and they have a much more control on day-to-day activity. So that assures us that when we already plan our projects, so everything that's around is also worked and kept in mind always. Would you want to add, Mr. Praveen, anything, Sujit, to this?
See,
I think let's move on to the next question.
Sure.
We will still have a lot of things to answer.
Sure. So next question is, I'm based out of US. I will not be able to visit India anytime soon. If I were to buy a house in your project, how would we conduct the transaction now? Sujit.
So we have actually set out certain protocols in terms of NRI, customers, those who actually can't come and see the property right now. Once they're actually going to be reaching out to us, we can actually have a virtual tour of the property. We can have the documentation. Say, let's say in case if we can always have a Zoom meeting, or probably have a WhatsApp video call. There are multiple ways of connecting with the customer across the scenes. And we can definitely have the discussion, have a proper video tour, a real tour along with the customer. All those multiple things can be done. Once he's actually okay for the, once he actually likes a particular property, the documentation or the booking process and handholding, even beyond the booking process, the document, all those things can be we have a set protocol for that, and we've been actually following that. We've been following that quite successfully, and quite to the right satisfaction of the customers as well.
Sure.
In fact, I would just like to add here that in the past couple of months, we have actually concluded transactions, and pretty large value transactions as well, going up to 7.5 CR worth of homes have been sold virtually. So there is absolutely, as far as transparency and this thing is concerned, that whether the customer can view, select the property, all those facilities are being given, and the whole transaction can be smoothly conducted online.
So do we have any special payment offers for our NRI customers?
See, like I said in the presentation, there are so many offers that we have come up with, whether it is a 12 months EMI or whether it's a 50-50 advantage. So all these offers are available to the NRI customers as well. In case there is a specific request where NRI wants to look at a certain project and has a certain financial scenario in mind as to when he will be, what kind of timelines he will be able to pay within, we can look at that on a case-to-case basis. So that flexibility we always give to our customer, where we are able to take his financial needs also in perspective.
Sure. So also, Mr. Praveen, there's a lot of talk going on in terms of a price correction. So, there's a lot of customers who are saying they are looking at price correction. So why should I buy a property right now? Because they feel there might be a price correction in coming times. So what are your thoughts on that?
See, frankly speaking, what we are almost back to pre-COVID levels in terms of the number of transactions that are happening. And I don't see any reason why a developer would be really going for a price correction right now or in the near term, considering that there is a lot of interest right now, both in NRI segment as well as in domestic segment, at owning a home, whether it is for end use or an investment purpose. In fact, residential might be the only segment within the real estate market which will probably grow this year. And therefore, also coupled with the fact that in the last 5 to 6 years, you would see prices have not really gone up significantly. And therefore, in a real sense, we are already at a market which is kind of bottoming out with respect to the prices. Like I illustrated with my graph, we are expecting in the next 2 to 4 quarters, GDP to really grow from here, economy to really recover, and prices in specifically residential real estate, and specifically in markets like Bangalore, which are very, very end-user driven, and where occupation and IT and everything is unaffected by COVID to a very, very large extent, prices will recover significantly. I would rather say this is a very good time to buy, especially for the NRI audience, because of the dollar demand or strength which is there, which might not sustain. Next 2 to 3 months, in the next 6 months, how dollar versus rupee play out will happen, nobody knows. Where interest rates would be in a year or a couple of years from now, nobody knows. So I would suggest that this is actually the right time to buy. Nobody should wait for a price correction to happen. if there is actually somebody who is offering a price correction of 20%, 30% that we also keep hearing from our customers and clients, see, one should take account of it, and one should realize that, if you had a home, Ritesh, and I asked you that because of, whatever is happening around you, please sell it at 30% discount. Would you do that?
Definitely.
You would do that only if you don't have money.
Correct.
And which fortunately Prestige as a developer is a very stable, it's a ICRA A1 rated, CRISIL D1 rated developer, ICRA A plus rated developer. We have the wherewithal to complete all our projects on timely manner. So that we will not do. We are not desperate. And if somebody is offering that kind of discount, the customer should rather beware what he's getting into.
Sure. We have a lot of questions coming in. We'll try to take few of them. This is Mr. Mohammad Riaz. He wants to understand how can one invest with little initial amount as less as within 10 lakhs and go for home loans. So,
Nandan?
Yeah. So typically today, we have good options, funding options from various institutions. Like Pravir mentioned, most of our projects are approved by almost all the leading financial institutions. So, with a small own contribution, a customer can opt for a funding from any financial institutions. Today, most of the financial institutions fund up to about 80 or 85%. So we can go with a small own contribution of 10%, where he can opt for 80% or 85% funding from the bank. And then we also have, we can work out a schedule where he can bring in his last 10% towards the completion of the project. So these kind of options can be worked out in various projects, depending on what exactly the customer's financial requirement is.
Sure. The next question is, what is the benefit of investing in a branded project like Prestige?
See, I'll give you one example, and which is something that one should think about. A customer should especially think about. If you are investing your life savings into one home, one product, and that's what typically happens. People end up investing 80 lakhs, 1 crore onwards into one investment, which is a home. If you were to, let's say, take a parallel with a stock market, if you were to invest 1 crore rupees into a stock, only one stock, would you choose a Reliance Industries? Would you choose a HDFC Bank? Or would you choose an unknown name, a tier 2 or tier 3 or tier 4 name who does not have a proven track record, who you don't know how it will perform? You'll obviously go for Reliance. You will obviously go for a blue chip. And that's what Prestige is. Because spending 1 crore rupees into your home, you better be sure that the home is right, that you will get service throughout the lifetime for that home, that your financial investment that you're making into home will be safeguarded with proper due diligence, with all documents in place, with leading banks having approved it, and with good quality construction happening at the site. So that's what I think the importance of a branded player is right now.
Just to add to that point, Ritesh, we have experienced that and also got a feedback from many of our esteemed customers. When you compare a product in the market as far as the resale and the rental is concerned, Prestige property will always get you a percentage of higher premium in terms of resale value, in terms of its rental. When you command a rental or when you have to rent out your property, you will always get a higher price, both in terms of resale and in terms of rental. In fact, to give you an example, not a very centrally located property, even on the outer ring road or a northern part of Bangalore, we have also been able to get a rental of up to 33,000 rupees per month for a just 2-bedroom apartment. So that is what property and a Prestige property is differentiated from anybody else in the market.
So as Prestige has properties in Bannerghatta Road, there is customer she would like to know, is Bannerghatta a safe location to invest in? I have kids and I want to stay close to good schools. Do you have ready properties that I can invest in?
Yeah, Ritesh, basically we have Prestige Song of the South, which is now off Bannerghatta Road, in the sense that it's just about 3 kilometers away from the Bannerghatta main road. So as I told you, phase 1 of Prestige Song of the South is now ready to occupy, where I have a 1-bedroom option, I have a 2-bedroom option and a 2+ study. So in case she's looking at a ready to move in option, I could suggest that. Otherwise we also have few other properties which are under construction. One is the Prestige Park Square, which is again on the Banerghatta main road, which is just beyond the nice corridor, and we have Prestige Elysian, which is bang opposite the Meenakshi Mall. That is also under construction. So we have a host of options around the Banerghatta Road. Now, just to give you a perspective, Banerghatta Road is a very happening, location in South Bangalore. It is kind of the, the IT corridor which connects towards the electronic city. Has got very well developed social infrastructure. We have the IAMB, we have the BGS school, we have the Christ University. It is all, very easily accessible from Banerghatta Road. And so are the, we have the mall, the Meenakshi Mall is there, the Gopalan Mall is there. We have a host of hospitals, which is the Fortis Hospital, the Apollo Hospital. So it's got a very well developed infrastructure. And now there is a metro line which is coming up on Banerghatta Road. So this is going to connect to the north and east part of Bangalore. So Banerghatta is a very good destination in terms of home buying today.
Great. So we are receiving a lot of questions, but unfortunately we are running out of time. Our representative from PropTiger and Prestige will get in touch with all the clients who have registered today, and we would like to have last parting words from our panelists. So we can start with Mr. Praveen.
Yeah, Ritesh, firstly, I would like to again thank you for organizing this. And what I would like to just put humbly across to everyone who's listening in is that if you want to invest or if you want to buy a home for self-use, this is probably the best time. It is probably the best opportunity, and it comes only once in a while. We are here to assist you along with PropTiger to choose your dream home. From your comfort of your home, you can access all the details of the property, select your project, select even the unit that you want to buy, all online, and make the transaction happen. And we assure you of timely delivery. We assure you of best of the services. And we would like to take up individual queries offline through PropTiger.
Thank you, Mr. Praveen. We move next, Mr. Nandan.
I would say that I would agree with Praveen. I would say if at all somebody is looking at a home, there is no better time than now to decide on a home, given all the other benefits that we discussed about. And we have a product starting from, let's say, a 30 to 33 lakh going all the way to about 35 crores. So in terms of range, Prestige has the complete range of properties for you to choose from. In terms of whether you want an apartment, you want a row house, you want a villa, we have the the product to kind of meet your taste and pocket size. So I would say this is the best time for you to go ahead and take that decision. And like you said, we are a very trusted brand. Our products are very, very competitively priced, I would say. And we offer value for money for all our products. So I would say that no better time than today. Please do get in touch with us for any specific queries that we have, and our entire team is here to support you together with the PropTiger.
Thank you, Mr. Nandan. Mr. Neeraj.
Yeah, I just would like to add what Mr. Nandan said. This is the best time to buy a property. As Mr. Praveen said, we being a reputed brand in terms of our committed delivery, we do not come up with offers every month or on probably every quarterly basis. So I would request and urge all our viewers to make the best use of this time and do not let the crisis to go waste. Please make the best use of it. Thank you for arranging this, Ritesh, and I thank all the viewers and for their questions and valuable inputs.
Thank you, Mr. Neeraj. Yeah, Sujit.
Yeah, sorry. See, thanks, Ritesh, and thanks to the audience as well in terms of, seeing, for almost close to more than an hour, they've been actually connected. So, just only one thing to actually tell them, it's their hard-earned money. They should actually invest with the most trusted brand in real estate right now, and through PropTiger. So that's what I would say. There's nothing more than that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for our Prestige team and all the panelists. And I would also like to thank all the viewers for giving us their precious time. We will get in touch with you and try to solve all your queries. So this is the end of the edition of this webinar. Stay safe and stay home. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.